What's up, y'all? It's Jordan. So today is my 30th birthday. Yeah, baby, in my 30s and out of my 20s, bro. So this morning for my birthday, I woke up at 6 and I went to my son's middle school so I could use the track that they have in the back. And I ran a mile for the first time in like 14 years. Yeah, I think the last time I ran a mile was when I was doing distance running when I was 16 years old. The best time I ever did in the mile was, there's like two separate kind of like PRs, you could say, that I had. The first one was in an actual track meet on an actual track, which was 8 minutes and 56 seconds, which is absolutely terrible. That was the first time I ever ran a mile in a meet. Before I ran that meet, my mile time was like 12 minutes or something, like really fucking bad, like basically walking. But the best time I'd ever done was on a treadmill. I got a 6-minute mile, but you know, a treadmill kind of like it's good training, but it doesn't really fucking count because it's a treadmill PR. I feel like if I was a runner, I would have a distinct treadmill PR and a track PR. Because on a track, you do not have the ground moving for you at a consistent pace. Whereas on a track, you need to maintain your own pace, which is a skill in and of itself. And I feel like that's where I fucked up today. I'm not gonna lie, dude, I was fully expecting to run a sub 6-minute mile. I was like, man, I feel like if I really tried hard, I could hit 5:30. Which is not fucking true at all. I was like, man, I at least gotta tie my fucking 6-minute mile, right? I hit 7 minutes and 9 seconds, which I'm not gonna, like, it's not terrible. Not at all what I expected for myself. Definitely ate a big slice of humble crumble pie for my birthday this morning, but I'm not mad at it. I'm more mad at myself for expecting myself to be able to do better than I ever have when I was training running, not having ran for fucking 14 years. Man, that was fucking hard though, dude. It was really fucking hard. I forgot what it was like for your lungs to just like be sucking wind incredibly hard. Cause even like a fucking set of 20 rep squats, you're not breathing as hard as you're breathing when you're fucking running for 7 minutes at a pretty reasonable pace, you know? Also, I forgot the feeling of trying to run harder, but your body just not wanting to do it. Like, the spirit is willing, you're willing to push, but you're just not able to produce the force. And it's not like doing a squat or a fucking deadlift or a bench press or an overhead press or whatever, where like the load is like so significant that you can only do as many as like 5 or 12 or 20 or whatever the fucking reps that you're doing. Like, sustaining a pace for 7 minutes is totally fucking different. It's a different kind of tired, which I forgot existed. So just kind of breaking down my run from today, I hit 7 minutes and 9 seconds. I was running with my phone in my hand with the timer going so that I could keep pace every time I went around the track. I was expecting to hit at least 6 minutes, so my goal was to hit at least 1:30 or less every time I ran around the track. The first lap around the track, I hit 1:20. Super awesome. Immediately after my first lap, I was running way fucking slower. I notably slowed down after that first lap. Even though I was trying to continue running at the same pace, my body just would not do it. And eventually my body settled into a more sustainable pace where I was pushing myself, but I knew I could keep going for however long I needed to finish. I did not look at how long it took me to run the second lap, because I was so disheartened by the notable drop in speed that I had just experienced that I was like, I just need to keep fucking going, dude, or I'm not gonna finish this shit, and I need to finish this shit. So my third lap around the track, I completed that lap. It had been 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So I was like, there's no fucking way I'm finishing sub 6. I really doubt I'm gonna finish this next lap in 1:10 and hit 6:30. I just hope I hit under 7 minutes. When I looked at the fucking clock after I finished, I was like, 7:09. Motherfucker, dude. I'm fucking slow as shit. I'm out of shape. No. So yeah, basically I hit 1:20. I did the math, and I hit 1:20 on the first lap. I averaged 2 minutes on the second and third lap because I didn't look at the clock. I don't know exactly how fast I ran both of those. So I averaged 2 minutes for the second and third lap, and the last lap I hit 1:49. That maths out, right? So, hang on, 4, 6, 7 and 9. Yes, okay. So that maths out. Yeah, I feel like if I went back in like 3 days once I'm recovered, I feel like now that I know what pace I can sustain, which is like an average of 1:49 seconds every lap, I feel like if I just shot for 1:40 each lap, obviously doing it is different than planning it, but I feel like I would be able to like just fucking crush that time. I feel like I could hit 6.5 minutes if I tried again, and I feel like after maybe 2 months of training, I could get back down to a 6-minute mile or sub 6-minute mile, which would be fucking cool. Because again, I've never done it on track. This is officially a PR for a track. I've never run a mile this fast on a track. So started my birthday off with a PR just because I'm fucking great like that. Not really. I don't know if I'm gonna pursue running at all. It has kind of piqued my interest a little bit. I would want to do more like sprinting and stuff like that, just because I think sprinting is fucking cool. Running a mile is definitely the farthest I ever want to run. I don't want to run more than a mile, at least not at this point in my life. Maybe when I'm old and shit, I'll run a marathon. I don't know. But definitely not anytime soon. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Happy 30th birthday to me. Peace.